Alright. Welcome to another BumpmyStump's World of Tanks Random Farts videos. Random Farts. The videos where I just talk about random shit. How's that? Yeah, the new update just dropped today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit of Dukla Pass Assault PVE in the background. I might talk a little bit about it, but I had a couple items I wanted to discuss. So, and this is just shoot from the hip. I rarely ever have any kind of, I'd never have any kind of script. Sometimes I write down, you know, figures and little things I want to talk about in a match, but pretty much I just kind of just play it the way I want to play it, and that's how it goes. So whatever comes to my head, I speak about. And sometimes that's kind of crappy, and it's not great for video quality or recording quality, because I just say things and I'm like, oops, I probably should have said that. But, you know, it is what it is. It is me. It is Bumpy. It's me. You'll notice at the beginning of the game there, I was clicking the map a bunch of times. What I'm trying to do here is trying to get my scout to fall back. As my other teammate decides to run into me, which is a reoccurring theme in this. The PVE, I've played it on Armored Warfare, and it is much better. However, that being said, this being a first attempt by Wargaming, I can forgive some of its downfalls. However, when it tells you in the directions that you control your teammates when you're playing against AI, they will do what you use the radio commands, and they will follow your instructions. Yeah, I've said fall back a few times to this guy, and he falls back a little bit, then he stops and fires. Falls back a little bit, then he stops and fires. Falls back a little bit, and then he never really falls back. I want him to fall back, and now he's turned around and just sitting there. Fall back. Nope. Okay, there he goes. He's going to fall back a little bit, and he says okay, and then what's he do? Turns around and heads back. And, oh, here comes some tanks beside us. That happens on Armored Warfare 2. So, that kind of sucks. I don't like the idea of they start you off on a spot in the map, and you can just have tanks spawn all around you. I didn't like it in Armored Warfare either, in their PvE. But, it's part of the game. You know, it's what it is. I think that they could implement it where... Nice shot there, huh? They could implement it a little bit better where, you know, they start off on one side, you start off on one side, sort of like a regular game does. And you move into position and you know, so you don't just randomly have a tank come up beside you and take 600-800 health out of you. You know, boom, boom, before you even turn your turret around. But, you know, whatever. So there's two tanks down. And you'll notice I'm going to back up here and try to get spun back around again. Put some more fire down there because my guys just decide to drive out in front of them, and then they don't fall back. They don't. The AI is just not smart enough. There's my 121. He's deciding to bum rush in front of all kinds of them again instead of staying where I wanted him. Maybe I should have said hold or halt. But fall back would be fall back behind me would be the way I would take it. If I say fall back, I'm the leader. Fall back behind me. Oh, here comes my other one. If I hadn't backed up, what he would have done is parked right behind me and kept me from backing up till I got shot. That's happened a few times to me. I've played this probably 4 times. This is the first time I played it in the Chieftain. I have yet to be able to win one of them. It seems like every time I'm the last tank left alive, and it's 10-on-1, 8-on-1. This game, you'll see, I think it's 10-on-1 when my second teammate is dead. I'm saying fall back to this guy. He's like, yeah, and then he's dead. I might have said defend the base and they by mistake. Possibility, I guess. You know, the radio commands suck, so. Alright, we're going to move out. We're down to 2. And right now it's only 2 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But that's going to double here in a couple minutes here. Let's go to T50. Come on, come on. Get a shot on him. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? There you are. He returns a favor. Or he doesn't. The one that spawned right beside him does. Or just appeared. I guess maybe I didn't see him there. Maybe. But this is a good first attempt. It's something to just add another element to the game where people don't always have to get online and play with other players. You can get just, you know, when you want to just get a little frustration out, just jump on and just play. Hey, the Great Joe is online. Hold to launch. Driving down here, I'm trying to get to that repair spot because, you know, I am down to 827 health. That's only a couple shots from a couple tanks. And my game will be over. And there's one of them, FV215B down to my right. Alright. And what do I do here? Hopefully, I'm just hoping at this point that the rocks are in the way where he can't shoot me. And kind of a stupid move here. I should have cut to the left right between them trees. And oh, he almost finishes my game right there, but he didn't, so I might make it. Come on, Chieftain. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, we made it. New game. And now there's a bunch more tanks, though. So now it's 2 on, what, 10? So we'll see how this goes. Got a couple in the cap. Gonna spin back around and see if I can get any shots on this guy down here. I see him. Throw an auto lock at him, and it misses. He goes behind the building. There's 2 on the cap with only 43 seconds left. I ain't got time to mess around with him. So I'm gonna go up and reset the cap. And this is something that, you know, it's 31 seconds left, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. And I don't know if this is part of the game, but I'm pretty sure one of the guys jumps off the cap here. Or if it's just the fact they're driving around circles. Yeah, there, he just jumped off the cap, so, you know, that's another time the game would be over if he hadn't jumped off the cap. Oh, AMX 5120. 451 right through his turret. Let him fire at will. And keep missing. Yeah, as with the Proving Grounds maps and stuff, if you're down below a hill, they'll keep on firing at you. If they can auto-lock on you, they'll keep on firing at you, so... We bounce an auto lock off the back of the E50. And my teammate's going to go up, run right into the front of him. Surprised he's not dead. But they left the cap, so all's good. See, like him, he's just auto locked on that spot right there and shoots at the ground. It's just, that's... And you know how many times I see that in game? I actually see that happen in multiplayer game, online. And it just makes you wonder. I said that way back. I'm going to take some shots out of the 215B. 344, yeah, iffy roll. But I track him. Should be able to get another one into him right there. And you hit right on the lip. The angle lip there. So that kind of sucked. So pull it into the back of him. Take out his engine with a 470. That's a pretty decent roll. And he's going behind the building there, and my teammate's getting shot, so he's dead. So we're the last ones left, and it's, yeah, 1 on 10. And this is what happens every time. And the last couple times on this map, what has happened to me was at this point, they all jump on the cap, and I can't reset the cap fast enough. You know, they're shooting me and destroying me, and they're on the cap, and so, but this time only 2 got on the cap. So I don't know what that deal is. 461, that's a pretty decent roll. Almost took out the 51 on 120, but not quite. But he's my first priority, because as of right now, you have to get rid of tanks. Got to get the gun out of the game. So, just get him out, get him gone, before the rest of the town. See, I'm thinking right here, the rest of the tank's going to flood right up here, because that's how every game I've played so far has been. I've played it probably, I don't know, probably 5 times, maybe played this map twice or 3 times. E50's down to 1 shot. I should be able to go around and auto lock on him, because I'm shooting down into his plate and it doesn't penetrate, so yay. But he doesn't get any more damage on me, so that's okay. So yeah, and I'm expecting all of them tanks to just come, you know, running right up this hill. But I'm gonna run down and see if I can get another health repair. It is right there, and oh, look at that, artillery takes a shot at me. That's the first time artillery that I've noticed has shot at me. But we'll get back to artillery in a few minutes. So going to come around and see what we can find over here. You know, another thing I want to talk about, I'm going to make this really short and sweet, and believe me, no sides taken here. I like both of these guys. I enjoy their videos. I like the channels. Nothing about either of them. I just wanted to point something out. There's been kind of a little back and forth going on YouTube with a couple YouTubers, and you know, it's at the point now where it's like, you know, that's not their personality. We don't, you know, with me bitching and moaning, that's me. So, you know, if you see it from me, it's like, hey, that's just Bump. People know that if you watch my channel. You know, that's what I do best. But these two, usually, I wouldn't expect them to be, you know, in a little cat fight with each other. And I just wanted to touch on a couple aspects. And like I said, I'm not trying to. There's no sides here. I like them both. I enjoy both their content. Both of them have always been decent to me. You know, never had any issues with either one of them, and I hope that still continues after I say what I'm going to say. However, YouTuber A got a free loaner tank, or has been getting free loaner tanks, and YouTuber B was like, that's not fair, you know. And to a point, I see his point. I understand, you know, it'd be nice if every YouTuber, all of us, could get loaner tanks before and try them out. I mean, it only helps wargaming out. I mean, really, unless the tank's complete crap and we all say that it's complete crap. But most YouTubers aren't going to do that. You know, I would. That's why I don't get loaner tanks, I think. But, I mean, wargaming knows better than to do that with me. But, you know, it's like, I look at it this way. If Wargaming did come to me tomorrow and said, hey, we're going to give you the T25 pilot free to test out for the day. Here's the account. You know, enjoy it, make a video, tell us what you think. I wouldn't pass it up. And I don't even rely on YouTube for money. I don't, you know, and that's the aspect that I want to touch on. This is a business. YouTube's a business, obviously, but wargaming is a business. And some people that do the YouTubes, they do it to make money. And it goes kind of both ways, I understand, but if my boss came to me tomorrow and said, hey, I'm giving you a promotion, and I know that Joe Blow beside me has worked just as hard as me and has been here the same amount of time, I'm not going to look at my boss and say, I can't accept that promotion because you're not giving it to Joe Blow too. So either both of us or none of us. And that's pretty much what was said, you know. I mean, that's paraphrasing it, that's, you know, generalizing it, but that's pretty much. And it's like, wargaming can do business with who they want to. Does it kind of stink? Would I love to have loaner tanks? I would love it. But I'm just not who wargaming wants to give loaner tanks to, for whatever reason. And you just got to accept it. I feel that the loaner tank is just going to bring more players in, which is just going to help us all out in the long run. And it's not that big of a deal to me. I wouldn't, if Wargaming came to me and said, hey, we're going to give you that, I wouldn't say, but wait a minute. Did you give it to Mad Friday? You giving it to Mobius? What about Night Phoenix? You know, and I know some are more relevant than others. I get that. You know, some are more popular, but that doesn't mean that you're better, or that you're worse, or that you're, you know. Wargaming just makes a decision and chooses what they do, and you should. Personally, I'm fine with someone getting the loaners. Oh, I want to get back to this really quick. You see artillery? I haven't been spotted for at least a minute, at least. Artillery just hit beside me. How does he know where I am? I'm not spotted. I've got perks on here. I would know if I was spotted. I would know. My sixth sense would go up. There's no tanks around me. And wait a minute. Wait for it. Oh, he knows where I am still. Anyways. But yeah, back to what I was saying. It's not worth bickering about. You know, I don't care whose dick's bigger. I really don't. And, you know, and now I'm just me. And I know that's coming from someone that has the attitude of you know, hey Mobius, how you doing? Mobius is online. You know, I'm coming from someone that bitches a lot. I bitch about this game a lot. So I'm a bitcher. I'm a bitcher, moaner, and complainer. So, you know, but these two people really aren't. And to see them going back and forth, it's just, you expect it out of me. People would expect that out of me, but not you guys. So, you know, both sides should see each other's sides. I understand a little bit why one of them is upset that, you know, not everyone's getting free tanks to try out. But I understand the other one where if he's making money, do you think he's going to turn down making money to feed his family or whatever he does, buy his computer, whatever the, you know, upgrade is, whatever, put gas in his vehicle, whatever it is. You can't turn down that just because someone you know didn't get the same benefit. So, you know, that's my take anyways. And I hope I didn't offend either one. Like I said, I like them both. I enjoy their channels. And, you know, life isn't fair sometimes. It sucks, but that's just how it goes. And Wargaming can do business with whoever they want to. And, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Isn't that what they said in the movie? That's the way the cookie crumbles. Alright, I'm expecting the enemy team to, like, come up on me right now. There's only 4 minutes left. I'm like, what the hell? Every other time I've played this, like I said, I think this was the third time on this map, and I played another map twice. But they swarm. They swarm. And I don't see any tanks. I'm like, what is going on, man? How can I not be seeing any tanks right now? So, this aspect of the game, it's a good first attempt. I'd like to see the AI a little smarter on your team. That when you do say halt, they halt. When you say fall back, they fall back to behind you. You know, they reform behind you or something. Not just fall back 5 meters and then turn around and start back on their merry way. And I know it might be hard. They've got to kind of just program it to do what it's got to do. But, you know, that could definitely leave some... That has some work to do on it. Leaves some to be desired. The respawn... Not respawn, but the repair and ammo respawns is kind of cool. And you need it with this many tanks because, like I said, it's 10 on 1 by the time when your two teammates die. So it might be, and of course, when you have 2 live players, you're still going to lose the one AI on your team. So it's going to be 2 on 10 at that point, which is, you know, much easier. But still, I think they should implement it with you can have up to 3 players in co-op mode. And I think that the AI should have different settings. This should be like the lowest. Then you should have a smarter setting and then a really hard setting. And, you know, see what you can do from there. But your AI should never sit there and follow you and run right into you. It should be coded that if they do, they should follow you because that's the way you want them to go, but they shouldn't just run into you and block you. That's stupid. That's just outright stupid. And it happened on all 3 tiers that I tried. I did 3 different tiers, 2 maps. And every time I had one of my AI run into me. That's just not cool. So that needs to be worked on. The fact that artillery can see you no matter where you are, that's bull crap. If that's going to be the case, take the artillery out of the PVEs because it's just stupid that you have to worry about. Even when you're not spotted, you have to worry about artillery plopping one on your head. Not that it's, you know, horribly hard to get around and go kill him, but, you know, I half expected when I went to chase the artillery down to find all 4 of the 3 heavies and the medium right there. And then I'd probably have been killed because I, you know, 5 on 1, 4 and an artillery on 1 would have not been easy to take out in the middle of a field. That's what I expected, was to go across the field and there's boom, boom, bing, 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 bing. There they all are and they, you know, all kill me. So, but yeah, this time, for some reason, the E100, the VK4502A, B rather, I think, Centurion, I think, was one of them. None of them came out. I don't know why. Obviously, that's an issue with it because every time I've played every other time I played this so far, they were always there. And then in this map, for some reason, they just, I don't know if they got stuck somewhere, if they stopped and just was waiting for me to find them, if because I wasn't in detection range at all, that they didn't show up. I don't know. I don't understand it. Right towards the end here, I think the Centurion does come out here at some point. Like I said, I'm expecting them all to just roll up the hill at one point, just kill me really quick. But none of them, only one of them come up, and that's the Centurion right here. The 7-1 comes up. We exchange shots right here. I bounce his. Well, he does damage to my viewport, I guess. Put 355 into him. I'd like to get him killed before the game ends. It'd be nice. But I don't think it's going to happen. Down to the wire. That's why I'm not even moving, because I just want the kill. Come on. Don't let him get in. Don't let him hide. Oh, yes. Please stop right there. Thank you. Alright, he's finished off. And oh, there's another one. What's that one over there? Oh, that's a E100 way over there. They're finally starting to move up. So, but hey, whatever. So yeah, it's kind of cool. There's a few other things in the they made the tanks in the garage look a little more cartoonish, maybe. I don't know. They made them more uniform looking, which is better. They're not all different sizes anymore. I mean, obviously they're different sizes, but they're still kind of close to the same size. As far as they fill the icon up the same amount on every tank, pretty much, which is better. I kind of miss having the black background, the background behind them, but you know, that's just semantics, I guess. It's just personal opinion. Some people in the forums are complaining that the update was junk and everything else. I don't know if it's junk. Any update that does something to the game, adds a map, and tries to fix some things. You know, as long as Wargaming keeps trying to fix certain things, I know they're not going to please everyone because there's so many people out there that want them to, you know, take out every tank destroyer above tier 5. You know, because anything above tier 5 ruins the game. But those tier 10 mediums that just wolf pack and get 400 damage a shot, them are okay. And do 60 kilometers an hour, they're okay. But those tier 10 tank destroyers, and I play mediums too. I'm not a strictly medium person whatsoever. And would I like, you know, my mediums not to get, you know, one-shotted by a tank that does serious alpha? Sure. Or clipped by the waffle? Sure. But I didn't want to get, you know, one-shotted in a heavy by a T95 either. So, or T92, excuse me. So, you know, that's all aspects of this. It's T92, right? Yeah, that's I just had a brain fart and got confused. It is T92, yeah, the T92. I don't know why I was thinking T95, but, you know, it's because my brain don't work correctly. Insane in the membrane. But, yeah, you know, the PVE, try it out. I'm going to try it, hopefully tonight, with a co-partner. I'm going to see if I can get Joe or Duran or someone to platoon up and just try it with 2 people and see, you know, how that works. Maybe get some video of that. But I wanted to get this one done and up and rendered so I could upload it before I head to bed tonight. Although it's going to be kind of late. It's already almost 10 o'clock, so... but you know, we'll see what happens. But what do you think? If you played the PVEs, what do you think of it? You know, what was your experience? Did they follow you around really close? Did your AI on your team listen to you? I mean, I know they listen a little bit. Like you say, fall back. They'll turn around and fall back a little bit, then they stop. I think what it should do is be coded so when you say fall back, they all regroup behind you. You know, and start another push, you know, start another, so that way you can get them in a position where you need them, or if you ping the map, they should go there. You know, if you ping attention, that's where they should go. So, because, you know, you'd want them over there. Now, I want you over there on that hill, but, you know, again, good first attempt. It needs some work, though, and I hope Wargaming at least tries to work it out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Remember, in that battlefield, wait for it. Shoot the red ones.